Welcome to the Midweek Athletes Podcast.
That stupid ass clap. That stupid ass clap. Got F in the building. The big three is back.
Yes, sir.
But F in the building.
Yes, sir.
That boy Willie needs an edge up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Midweek Athlete Podcast, episode number 18.
Let's go. Let's go. We
All
back.
three back in the building finally.
The three amigos is back.
Yes,
Yes,
Lord.
sir. I know it's been long, man. My bad. Work been taking all my time.
It's fine,
It be
man.
like that. I know y'all understand a little bit.
I'm
I'm just
But
glad
I'm back.
you're
I'm
here.
back. I'm back. Hey, I'm about to make my weekly returns. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Shit,
back.
let's get to it then.
He picked the wrong week to wear the fishing hat, didn't he?
Man, yeah,
Like,
you should have been
right?
with Mr.
I
Willie,
know,
bro.
I missed Mr. Willie.
You
Mr.
did,
Mr.
and
Willie.
Doug.
I missed
And
Mr.
Doug. Doug
Big
said
Doug,
that both
I
of
missed
y'all
that
was
one too.
Doug said that both of y'all was ducking smoke.
Oh,
I'm just
Oh,
throwing
hey,
that- I'm
bring
just
him
throwing
back.
that
I
out
meant to
there
say
now.
that,
Hey,
Doug.
Doug,
I
bring it back.
apologize. I meant to be here. I'm sorry. I've been
Doug.
sick. I had to go out of town. I
Tell
apologize.
them,
Bring him
Doug,
back.
they was ducking smoke.
Bring him back.
Man, Doug, we
Bring
need
him
to
back.
have you back with all three of us next time, man. We got
No,
to,
for
got
sure.
to.
Let's, man, yeah.
So, Evan, where do you want to start at today?
Man, let's start with the big topic, man, the finals.
Oh, you mean the thing that's going to last another 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got
Hey,
it.
Willard, can you do me a favor? Can you go get that broom for me over there? Because I'm pretty sure the
You know he doesn't mean literal, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Everybody, he was about to get up to
He
go
was-
get a
yeah.
broom.
No,
Yeah, he was about to.
to.
Man, I picked the Mavs to win this series in 7,
Hey.
and I mean, my damn,
Yeah, it's
They-
bad.
making me look bad right now.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
Look
Honestly-
real bad.
Honestly, for the sake of my boy JC, I wanted the Mavs to kind of win for him, but at the same time, I knew how tired, how beat up Luka is.
Oh, so we're
Oh,
starting
here we
here.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead,
Here we
Ed.
go.
Go ahead.
Let the excuses reign.
No, not excuses. Not excuses. I knew how beat up and tired he was, and how such an easy path the Celtics had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost, they did coast. They swept my Pacers 4-0.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go
Swept.
ahead. It's okay. R.I.P. to the Pacers. It's fine. Miles Turner needs to have a
Yeah.
back to the basket game, and y'all be all right.
Yeah, they swept my Pacers
Halliburton needs a
4-0.
new hamstring.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
They beat the
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Knicks?
No, not
the
the
Cavs?
Celtics.
They beat
The Cavs.
like 4-1, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
And the
beat
Heat.
the Heat.
And the Heat.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of,
They haven't been tested.
they haven't really been tested, and they also been very, very healthy, like throughout the. Instead of Porzingis,
Yeah.
they been healthy. They really didn't have to.
I
like,
mean-
Jayson Tatum was
I mean,
playing
that's
like
the key,
30,
though.
35 minutes.
the
I
way
know.
the team is constructed
I mean-
is built to last.
It's built to
I know.
last.
I know. I mean, shit. They built the team for this moment here. And here they are. They're about to get ready to sweep the finals. And
Go ahead, Evan, because I have something to add to the interview.
So you brought up Luka and how he's injured and etc., which he is. He's been balling all these playoffs, but
Yes,
you
he
do
has.
realize that a lot of people are gonna say we don't care.
no,
We
You
don't.
at least got to win a game in the finals.
I get
True.
that. I get that. You got to win at least.
You at least gotta win
game.
one.
You gotta
Who's
at
been
least
swept in the finals? That's a Pantheon great.
LeBron,
right?
LeBron.
In
Twice.
07.
Twice.
And 18, right?
Yeah.
07.
Shaquille got swept too.
Shaq got swept in 94.
94
Yeah.
By the Rockets.
by the Rockets.
And again, the difference between Luka and those guys was you have another top 75 player in his prime on your team. At the
Shaq did
time
too.
they got swept.
Shaq did too. He had Penny.
Penny is not a top 75.
Is Penny not? It's in the top
No,
75?
Penny's not in that top 75.
We sure about that?
You can go check.
Is
Penny not
Hardaway not a
because
top
Grant
75?
Hill is in top 75. Penny Hardaway damn sure is not top 75.
Grant Hill's in it.
And then who else was in it? Dwight Howard. Oh yeah, Dwight Howard. If
Dwight
Dwight
got
Howard's
snubbed.
not top 75, there's no way in hell you could put Penny on that list.
We're talking
I
about
don't
just
know about
basketball. Dwight.
All right, guys, ignore the comment. Willard, timestamp. Timestamp. We're not about to use this while Everest looks up if Penny Hardaway is top 75. The rest of that team was Horace Grant, Brian Shaw, and Nick Anderson.
Who are great role players.
Role players.
But I'm just saying they're great. But so while he's looking this up, Wes, games 1 and 2 in Boston, did you expect Kyrie to have the games that he did?
Yes.
In Boston. Why?
Because Kyrie never plays well in Boston since he left. Historically. It's historically bad.
Yeah.
That's his worst place to play it as a
He's
player.
Right. Penny Hardaway's not on that. Not on the top 25.
I didn't realize that.
Because if Dwight Howard is not on it and you put Penny Hardaway on there, throw the list out. Throw the damn list out.
Or you? Wait,
they have the same feats.
Okay.
No, they don't.
I agree.
I mean, actually, no, they don't. Because Dwight Howard like 3-time.
3-time.
Defensive player of the year.
And a champion.
He is a champion.
And a champion.
And he's not on the list.
Is he a champion before that list came out or after the list came out?
After.
It was after.
After, because they won in the bubble.
Yeah.
So it was after.
Yeah.
There's no way.
It was whenever the All-Star game was in Cleveland. So 22.
So you mean to tell me
2021 is when that list came out.
So you mean to
21.
tell me Luka is supposed to be this Pantheon great player with another top 75 player and you can't win a game? A game.
I mean, you could arguably say he might have the greatest first 6 years
in history.
in
Yeah.
history.
We could argue that point.
We can argue that.
But
That's
we'd
true.
also argue that he's fat and out of shape.
I can argue that too.
You can argue that as well.
Because look at Kyrie, look at PJ Washington, look at Gafford. Ain't none of your other teammates looking like they're physically exhausted. And Kyrie is the biggest point. Because
But-
Kyrie is your Robin.
But outside, but he also is like number 2 in the lead of what is
Usage.
It? Yeah, usage.
Usage.
Yeah.
But that's his own fault too.
I mean, yeah, but
You got to be in shape
yes
to have
and
that
no.
much of a usage rate.
Does he?
He
Yeah.
rebounds. He rebounds. He assists.
He does.
He almost averaged triple-double, and that shit was about to be insane.
But
He was
Russell
close.
Westbrook did it, and we had this argument before
Oh, here
for
we go.
multiple years, and nobody said, "Oh my God,
right.
the triple double after the first year." No one cared no more. Luka, we don't care about your triple doubles. Luka, we do not care about your points.
We
Luka,
want to
we
know.
don't care about your
We
stats.
want to know what this legacy means if you get swept in the finals.
Yeah, that's very true.
Point blank. Period.
Like, at the end of the day,
It's the worst sweep in
at the end of
NBA
the day,
history.
No matter how many
For a
stats
Pantheon
you put
great.
up, at the end of the day, you still gotta win those NBA rings. Like
You have
LeBron
to.
was putting up those stats early in his career.
And nobody
And
cared.
nobody cared
gave a-
until he
nobody
won
gave a
his first
fuck.
one.
Nobody
Because
gave a
Kobe
fuck.
was winning chips. Boston was winning chips. Nobody cared.
Nobody
about what
cared.
Braun was doing in the East. Like, win a chip and then we'll care. That's the point we're at with Luka. He's at the same point we were at with Tatum.
Yep.
Which leads me to my next point. When Jayson Tatum wins this championship, does it affect his legacy if he doesn't win Finals MVP?
Yes,
Yes.
How so?
because you need
Go ahead.
that's like now the conversation definitely shifts. Is it Batman and Robin?
Or is it Batman and Superman
Is it Batman and Superman?
with him and Jaylen Brown?
Yes.
I was gonna say, because I agree with Ev. So like, yes, because having the NBA ring is one thing, right? Robert Horry has 7 of them, but having that Finals MVP along
different
with it
category.
is a totally different category.
Correct.
So if Jaylen Brown hypothetically wins this, are we gonna say Jaylen Brown is better than Jayson Tatum?
For that team, he's more important. Jayson Tatum is a better player. 1-on-1, Jayson Tatum is a better player because he can do more.
But then that's when the Batman and Robin conversations come in, right? Or Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
So whose team is it now?
It's Jalen's team.
Because Jalen got
You-
the $300
Jalen's
million
team.
contract.
You think that?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely Jalen's team. The front office wants it to be Jason's team. But the team is saying it's Jalen's team. Every clutch situation last night when Boston was about to choke that game away, who got the ball?
Jaylen Brown.
I know. But you know what's crazy is when you go back to their last finals they lost, who didn't show up?
Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen
No,
Brown didn't.
Jaylen Brown showed up.
he
Jaylen
did
Brown
not.
did not
No,
show
no,
up
he
in
did
that,
not.
in that other finals. No,
In
he
that
didn't.
other finals, this is what y'all was saying. Because I talked to y'all in real life.
he did
This
not.
is what y'all was saying. That Jaylen Brown can't go left, but Tatum was awful.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
y'all said.
No. In that other finals
Against Golden State.
Against Golden State.
against Golden, no,
It was Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State. They Jaylen Brown played terrible.
He played better than Tatum because
No, he
Tatum
did not.
played terrible.
You want, let's go. Let me go look
Look
up
at the
these
stats.
Let's look it up.
I'm
was
not
that,
talking
2022?
about the
Yeah,
stats.
22.
I'm talking about watching the games. I was like, yo, Jaylen Brown can't go left, but he is out there giving it everything he got. I couldn't say
you
the
can-
same thing about
and,
Tatum.
And truthfully, you can make that point. But that 22 finals, I mean, I can agree with this. Jaylen Brown had a terrible series.
He did.
He had a terrible playoffs because look, in that whole thing, 22 playoff leaders in the whole playoffs, Jayson Tatum led the whole playoffs in points and assists.
That doesn't
Bingo.
mean he played well in the finals. He didn't play well in that finals.
Listen, I'll say this: Tatum had better games than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was just. I mean, from game 1 through game 6 was terrible.
Okay.
Jayson Tatum at least had a game 2 where he showed up. Game 5,
4.
game 4, where
yeah.
like when he showed up. So at least he had sparks of it. Brown, clear across the board was just.
But you see, the problem with that argument is now when we look at it, Jaylen Brown has had good games all 3 games. In this
Here we go.
Yeah.
And Jaylen Brown, in a game 1, Jaylen Brown definitely outplayed Jayson Tatum.
Okay.
Yep.
And game 2, we got Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Jayson Tatum outplayed Jaylen Brown.
Jayson Tatum
And
played.
we're talking about stats. I'm talking about watching the game.
Trust me, I watched every dribble of that.
And I still believe Jaylen Brown outplayed Jayson Tatum. Even if the stats don't show it, I believe that in my heart.
Neck and neck on game 3.
And they lost that game,
And they
didn't
lost.
No, they won that game.
They won the game?
116 to 100.
Okay, that was the one game they kind of whooped.
They won the first game too.
Yep.
When Jaylen Brown outplayed.
They was up
Tatum.
2-1, and then what happened? 3 straight.
Yeah,
yeah.
3 straight.
Steph went in there in game 5 and shut it down.
No, game 6.
Game 6 and shut it down in their house.
Shut that mug down.
And who does that fall on?
In game 4, they were neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
See how y'all are slowly making my point. Keep it up, Everest. Come on, bring it on home for me, dog. Bring it on home for me.
In game 5, Jayson Tatum outplayed Jaylen Brown, so that's 2-1.
And the closeout game 6, because it didn't get to 7. Steph shut it down in game 6. I think he had 40.
Yeah,
So-
and then 2-2. So I guess you could say.
Thank you. You see how I'm saying? Bring it on home.
All right, so question. With this sweep, what does this affect to Kyrie's legacy?
That he can't win without Bron.
Hold on. What is Kyrie's legacy? In your opinion.
Ooh, your opinion. Let's hear your opinion. I have a take.
I think he's one of the greatest ball handlers the game has ever seen.
Okay.
Was it? No, it's NBA legacy. I don't care
Like
about
his
his
legacy after this finals.
I don't care about if he's the greatest ball handler.
He's probably,
that doesn't
truthfully,
mean
he's
nothing.
probably
Is he a top 75 player all time?
top what?
75 player all time.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm gonna take that question back. I'm gonna take that question back.
Absolutely,
Because
yes.
you have niggas like Bob Cousy in there. So again,
I mean, he was a pioneer, but
he was a pioneer, but
No, we not finna do this pioneer talk. Like, we gotta stop it.
Yeah.
Was he not a pioneer to the
He
game?
was a pioneer by the end of the day.
I'm not saying he was as good as Kyrie, but he's a pioneer.
Exactly.
Will Chamberlain, people like that,
He
you
was
can
a
stay.
pioneer to the
But
game.
some of you other ones, y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
George Mikan, you have got to go.
You
You're
act like-
not guarding
you
Akeem
act like he wasn't doing the
Olajuwon.
mic and drill in high school.
It's the dumbest drill known to mankind.
But who was it named after?
George Mikan.
Bingo. Anyway,
Okay.
And guess what? None of us used it when we actually got in the game.
A pioneer doesn't base your skill though. Like,
At all.
I'm not saying base your skill, but Bob Cousy's top 75 because he's a pioneer to the game.
I understand that.
That's
but
all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's as good as I'm not saying any of that.
Okay, but
Bill Russell shot 44% from the field, but hey, R.I.P. to Mr. Russell.
I was about to say you gotta be respectful
But
of Mr.
just
Russell.
so y'all know, he shot 44% from the field for his
Anyway,
career.
What was your question?
yeah,
Against
so
Plumbers.
like, now I almost forgot my question.
Do I think Kyrie's a top 15
Top
point guard?
75.
like NBA? Where do you see his legacy?
Besides the ball handling.
Yeah, because I don't care about that. That has nothing to do with your legacy.
He'll probably end up being top 15 point guards to ever play.
Ooh. We might, okay.
First of all, I don't consider him a
Willard
point guard,
timestamp,
but that's
pin
cool.
that.
Here we go. I don't
We need
consider
to
him a
make a
point
list
guard.
for next
Okay,
pod.
fine. Top 15 combo guard. How
I
about
was like
that?
guards,
God-
yeah. So just like guards.
Top 15 guard.
Top 15 guard.
I think so.
I can't think of 15 better guards off the top of my head. If we're talking about guards, I could actually probably stretch it out to 15. If we're talking about point guards, it's a different conversation. Because if guards, you got to bring in Michael, Kobe, James Harden, Dwayne Wade. You got to start bringing all them guys in.
True.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think he's a top 15 guard. Cause that's what he is. He's a guard. You can put him at a point.
He's a guard.
Yeah,
He's a guard.
Yeah. So he's a guard. So I wouldn't put him at top 15 guards just yet.
But
actually, not even just yet. I wouldn't put him top 15 guards. He's like a top 25 guard.
So if by them losing, does this not firmly rank him as the third greatest Robin ever? If they were to win, he probably might be second, maybe behind Scottie.
Nah, hell nah. He's not up that close.
Oh, really?
Hell
Who's ahead
nah.
of him?
Klay Thompson.
Okay, Klay could
Fair.
be 2, right? That's why I
Fair.
said 3. So
Kobe.
3?
Yeah.
We're gonna count Kobe
Whoa.
as a Robin.
In the first championships, yeah.
Okay, he was the Robin.
He was the Robin in the first championship. That's why he doesn't have the Finals MVP. Shaq.
Fair.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so then you got.
I mean, that's
hopefully.
1, 2, and 3 with Pippen.
And then we end up with what? D Wade.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie. Yes.
Yeah. Because D Wade's knees was done
Kyrie's
for.
gonna be top 5. Because
Top 5, Robin.
whoever you have at 5, I'm not riding with.
I'm not. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say. All right. I'm gonna say, but Olajuwon is really kind of up there.
Elijah.
I might not Olajuwon. I mean, Abdul-Jabbar. My bad.
Kareem.
Hey, wait. Who is what you call it? Who is the Robin? Who is Batman and who is Robin with him and Magic?
Kareem
Kareem was Batman.
Kareem was Batman
So
for the
then-
first
then-
championship.
So then I got in the first championship. No, because the first championship, Magic is the one that nigga he played center and shit.
Because Kareem got hurt. Kareem was averaging 30 and like 15
You did
before
not
he
just
got
say Kareem
hurt.
Abdul-Jabbar.
What are we
is a
talking
Robin.
about?
No, I'm asking you. So like,
No.
so which one?
No.
So is Magic a Robin?
Yeah.
So Magic's up there.
Magic has one Finals MVP out of all that. The rest of them went to Kareem.
Okay, yeah, the Magic's up there. Magic's also up there with Robin.
And then you
James
said,
Worthy won a Finals MVP.
So I'm saying Magic's up there with the Robins. Obviously, he dishing it with the guys. I'm not. What y'all also upset about? I'm agreeing with you guys. Like,
I'm upset that he said Elijah one.
That's
That's a
what
really
I'm saying,
tough
Elijah
one.
one.
that's what I have to ask. Like, who? Because some niggas do consider. Some niggas would consider Magic Johnson being the helm of everything.
To Kareem.
To Kareem.
But if you
Hey.
flip it, Kareem is not up there above Kyrie
He's
at
not.
the point that they became a Robin. Kyrie wouldn't be up. I mean, Kareem wouldn't be up there.
That's why I had to sit there and ask. So I was like, hey, which one of y'all think is a Robin? Like, which one do you really think is a Robin?
Early on.
If you think Magic's a Robin, then Magic's above.
Well, early on it was Magic.
Early on, then okay.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
then
Magic-
when Magic hit his prime, it was Kareem, and
You know what I'm
Kyrie
saying?
is better than
Yeah.
what Kareem was at that point.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But early on Magic, but if he was a Robin, that nigga's better than he nigga came in and relieved and took on the center position. That's as much Robin
because
as you can
Kareem
get.
was hurt. But
we
yes,
understand why
yes.
he did. I mean, yeah, we understand what happens. Yes, but he still did it.
But
Like,
Evans,
he
do
still
you
won
really
the
think
finals
those
over.
dudes in 1979 and 1980 was anywhere close to the same level of athlete that
No.
we have in
No,
2024?
completely different skill sets.
Absolutely not. Hell no.
So it was easy to play center. Who was the center on that Sixers team?
but
Anybody know?
Which team?
at the
That team
same
they beat in
time-
79-80.
I couldn't tell you.
Nobody knows.
Moses Malone, probably.
It wasn't.
At
So-
the same time, the team that won didn't have the same technology to get better as the players they do now. So it makes no sense. They had the same technology to get better, just like everybody did back in the day. So I don't care about that.
Back
They
in the
had the
day,
same
these guys were
technology.
not
Like
good.
I'm saying, like as in like
What are we talking about?
Everyone back in the day had the same thing to get better. Like it's not like the Magic Johnson had advanced technology. To get
Magic
better.
Johnson was LeBron before
what I'm saying?
LeBron.
Like, it's not like
that
Magic
was
Jo-
who Magic Johnson
No,
was. He was Bron.
LeBron.
Absolutely. But I'm saying, all I'm saying is, it's not like he had advanced technology to get better than the other guys.
No, he was just physically more gifted than
I'm
everybody.
I'm
Yeah.
just comparing them to the other guys. I'm just saying.
Those other guys were trash.
Yeah, they were. But I mean, that's not my problem. They didn't get better. Why you making it seem like it's his problem that they didn't get better?
Oh
Like,
God. 'Cause anyways, I
why you making it
digress.
seem like it's his problem that they didn't get better?
It's not. It's just these guys in 1980.
Yeah, no,
I can't.
it's just different.
Basketball for me starts in the 90s and we move forward. Like I can't do
I
these
can agree with
80s
that.
guys
I
unless you
can
give me
agree with
Larry
that.
Bird, Charles Barkley, Mike and Magic and Kareem. You pretty much leave everybody else.
So,
but you got better Robins than Kyrie.
But if Kyrie would have won, he's gonna be top 3.
Nah.
Two chips. He passes D Wade because D Wade was not as good in that second run with Bron like he was against Shaq.
14?
I still don't think he's
bad.
top 3.
Even after that,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did we already say Kobe's number 1?
no, it's Pippen.
Oh,
Pippen's
Pippen's
number
number 1.
1.
Then we mentioned Kobe.
Clay.
Clay.
Clay. I don't think he's better than any of those 3. And
As a Robin?
As a Robin?
As a Robin? Are y'all serious?
He might be a little bit better than Clay. He might be a little bit better than Clay. Clay has 4 rings because he played with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Draymond Green.
As a Robin.
Kyrie is not better than
As a
Clay.
Robin. Being a Robin. We're talking about being a Robin, bro.
I'm telling you, Kyrie Irving is better than Klay Thompson.
Hey, he even got one without KD. He has 2 out KD.
Because he had
What?
When Kyrie got hurt in 2015, what happened?
They barely got by that series.
Thank you.
Barely got by.
Okay, they got
then in 2022, they ran into Jayson Tatum, who was playing like hot garbage, and then Jaylen Brown, who was playing like hot garbage.
If Kyrie didn't get hurt in 2015, Kyrie would have 2 chips right now.
Right, Cleveland wins that series in 15.
Maybe
I will
so.
1,000% agree with that.
Yeah, maybe so. But at the end of the day, Clay do got 2 without KD, and Clay
he still had Draymond and
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
Records, nigga, like Clay. Come on, bro. We gonna sit there and say Clay not a better Robin than Kyrie?
That's just tough to say.
Kyrie is a better player than Klay Thompson.
Quick question: What other accolades does Kyrie have?
Not all. Besides All-Star appearances, that's it.
I mean, he has a couple.
He doesn't have
All-NBAs.
any really. He does have a few All-NBAs. I think he got one or two.
He has a couple.
He has 1 or 2. If I'm not
All-Star
mistaken.
MVP,
He does have that.
Rookie of the Year.
He does have that.
Okay, we're gonna okay. I give you that
Number 1 overall pick. He got all that.
Yeah.
He got okay.
It's just.
I mean, that's not an accolade. Number 1 overall pick.
Oh, that's an accolade for me.
No, it is. It definitely
Anthony
is.
Bennett is looked at as the worst number 1 overall pick in history.
Ben Simmons might be joining that list quite soon.
Oh,
That is
real
very
quick.
true.
That's somebody else we got to
Quite
put on the
soon.
Enough is Enough
Ben
list.
Simmons. Go ahead.
All right, formally inducting Ben Simmons, guard / forward for the Brooklyn Nets. Welcome into the Enough is Enough list, the illustrious list that contains many other players.
By the way of the Shanghai Sharks, Ben
But
Simmons.
you, sir, are by far the worst because you, sir, have made over $100 million to do absolutely nothing.
Now,
I love your
must be
business
nice.
plan.
Now, if you're asking me if Kyrie's a better player than Clay,
Yes.
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 Is he a better Robin than Clay? No. He might not even be a better Robin. Wait, watch out. He might not even be a better Robin than Tony Parker and Manu. They both are Robins, and they got 5 rings. And they did their thing with Tim Duncan as being the Batman.
Tony Parker was a Finals MVP.
Do we really want to get into this Tony
Hey,
Parker
that is
conversation?
nice.
Do
So
we really
that's-
want to
so-
get into this?
So
Tony
that's
Parker
definitely not a
conversation?
Robin. He's a Finals MVP.
Hey, so is Andre Iguodala not a Robin? He's a Finals MVP too.
I mean, if we're
That
holding,
was the LeBron James award. They gave it to whoever was guarding LeBron. Kawhi got a Finals MVP. He didn't deserve either. That should have went to Tony Parker.
Kawhi got a Finals MVP for holding LeBron to 28, 7, and 7 on 56%.
Come on,
shooting.
bro.
Yeah, I know
That's
just
wild.
That is crazy.
Like, come on, man. Like, stop it.
No,
We
no,
give it to
that's a wild
Iguodala.
statement.
Like, stop
But-
it.
but
that
you know
should have
what
been
I'm saying?
Steph's MVP.
Yes.
That was
Agreed.
his.
I don't even know the stats of that Finals MVP for Tony Parker. Like, did he really more dominate?
It was the year. It was the year that they swept LeBron.
Correct.
The first year.
Did he really dominate more?
He
than
dominated
Yeah, oh,
Mo.
yeah,
He
he
dominated
cooked.
Mo Williams.
He cooked
and
Mo
Daniel
Williams. He
Gibson.
cooked Delonte
He cooked
West.
them.
Delonte was there? No, I don't think
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
he
I thought
was.
it was Mo Williams, Delonte West, and Boobie Gibson.
All right,
And Anthony Parker.
Cooking them.
Cooked every
Cooking
single
them.
one
Oh
of them.
my God, he did.
Let them
Frying
boys
them.
know.
They had no answer.
Nah,
I don't know if y'all noticed.
but Manu's definitely a fucking Robin, and that nigga has 5 rings.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but our tech and audio guy got some issues or something going on.
He
right
does. He's trying to fix
our
some things
cameras
right
off?
now. I don't know
Both
what's
of
going on.
now. That's wild.
Evan, I have a question for you.
Before you do, hey, anybody out there listening, if y'all want to donate some cameras to the Midweek Athlete Pod, that'd be great.
Definitely.
Go ahead, my brother. What was your question?
Um,
Which I got a question for Evers after this, but you go ahead.
Going back to the NBA, right? Is there something to be said for the fact that we even have to question whose team Boston is? And will it be better for them in the long run to split up Tatum and Brown, even after the championship?
What's gonna suck is, firstly, they're gonna beat the Mavs.
That's
and they're gonna sweep them. But it's gonna be the aftermath of it now.
Correct.
Like, because if Jaylen Brown wins the Finals MVP, it's Jaylen Brown's team. And now what Boston's gonna do is they're gonna build their team around Jaylen Brown, and they're gonna slowly start pushing Tatum out. Right?
You think so?
I mean,
Nope.
I don't.
I think it's
so.
the other way around.
I don't think so, but I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Nope.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
What I feel like is gonna happen
And they end up going to have to split because Jaylen Brown already has $300 million.
Every great duo has to split. Every single one of them, except for Shaq
Jaylen Brown
and
already
Pippen.
has $300 million,
not Shaq
right?
and Pippen, Mike and Pippen.
And next up is Jayson Tatum. So that means what? You're gonna have to pay him you're gonna have to at least match that 300, at least.
Oh,
ready
Jayson
for it.
Tatum's getting more. He's gonna get more.
Okay.
They're
So
ready for
then
it.
when Jaylen's contract is up, you're gonna have to match that.
Well, at that point,
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be-
be trying to sign him for $500 million, and you're gonna let him walk. You're gonna let him walk at that point.
I'm just saying, it seems like the writing is about to be on the wall. It's starting.
I kind of feel different a little bit. I feel like, first of all, they don't have to sign Jayson Tatum this year. They have to next year. Right now is their time. In the NBA, solely the NBA,
Okay.
when you win a championship, it is your time to finally try to go win more.
Yep.
It's
Right.
your time to go win a dynasty.
Agreed.
So I
Right.
do not think they're going to try to split up the team. I think right now is their time. They're going to try to put their foot on the neck and go win another championship. I don't think they're going to try to split up the team at all.
I don't think they're gonna split them right now. But
Not
I'm
right
saying-
now.
I'm
They're gonna
saying-
go for
I'm
the
saying
repeat.
down the road. Yeah.
I think they're going to go for a three-peat.
For sure.
And to go for that three-peat, you got to sign Jayson Tatum.
To a long-term deal.
Gonna have to.
Not this year upcoming, but next year following, you're gonna have to be, you're gonna have to sign them. So the next year up and coming, we're gonna really figure out. Really, I just think it's up to Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown to ignore everybody
Agreed.
and be like, look, bro, this is me and your team. Like, we're gonna just be this. We're instead of this Batman
it's
Robin
not
shit.
your team, it's
we're
not
gonna
mine.
be
Yep.
Batman and Superman. Like,
Y'all
we have to
really-
be Captain America and Iron Man.
Wait.
Like, we gotta say fuck. We can't split
Wait
and divide.
a minute. Wait a minute.
I think
Everett.
it's
Wait a
up to
minute.
them to
Wait a
make that
minute.
decision.
Wait a minute. You think Jayson Tatum is going to wait an additional year
No.
to get his $360 million? 370 actually. I'm sorry.
Point.
370.
No. They don't
That's
have to
why I
sign them this
said-
offseason. That's what
It
I'm saying.
doesn't
That's why I
matter what
said
they
you have
want.
to match that.
It
You're gonna
doesn't
have to match
matter.
it. You're gonna have to
This
match
is
it.
the NBA. This is not
No,
the NFL.
what I'm saying is still under contract. Got my
Who
guy.
cares?
People sign extensions all the time.
Who cares?
I know, but they can wait till next year to sign that extension.
He's
not gonna wait.
till next year.
He is not gonna wait for
But
that.
2 years left on his contract. Y'all think he's not gonna wait?
No.
Okay.
No, absolutely
He's gonna
not.
want that money because Jaylen Brown is the highest paid player
Even
in
though he
NBA
knows
history
every
right
year
now.
it gets bigger. I think he's not gonna
That's,
wait.
doesn't
that's why I
care.
said Boston is gonna have to match that at some point in time.
Right now, it's
I know.
coming after this
That's why
finals.
Did I not say not this year, but the following year after that they will match that. They will probably pay him way more.
Everest. You mean if he wins Finals MVP, you mean to tell me Jayson Tatum ain't going up there and say
And
I
also,
want 5
also
for
for
370?
the record, Jayson
It's gonna
Tatum,
happen.
Jayson Tatum was first team All NBA, so that's an extension right there.
He's been first team All NBA 4 times.
That's an extension in of its own right there, winning first team All NBA.
No, I get what y'all are saying, but I'm saying he doesn't have to sign it this year. It's not like he's in a rush to sign it.
He is in a rush to sign it.
He is.
No,
the
he's
hell
not.
with the Boston. He needs
No,
that
that's-
370.
no, this is what I'm saying. I understand that, but like he can wait till next year to sign it.
But he's not gonna care about that. That's why I keep telling you.
That's
He's
what
not
I'm saying.
gonna
You
care.
can wait till next year to sign it. This year he's making another $34 million.
But he could be making 50. He's not
He's
gonna
not. No,
care.
he's not gonna make 50 this year. No matter what, his contract.
Well, no,
is
not
fine,
this
but I'm
year.
locking
That's what
in
I'm
50
saying.
to 60 to 70 every year. Why would I wait?
So you're saying the extension is not going to do that, right? So if he were to sign an extension after in this offseason,
That this offseason, yes.
that's what we're
That's
saying.
what we're saying.
like this upcoming offseason. Like
That's
that's
what
that's
we're
exactly what we're
saying.
saying.
not my bad. Not this upcoming 2024.
2025.
Yeah.
So next
Yeah,
offseason.
next offseason is when he's gonna sign that extension.
I'm telling you, he's not gonna wait.
I don't think so.
That's
He's
when
not
I
gonna
mean,
wait that long.
I just showed you he gets paid already this year, $34 million.
not-
Have
it's
you
not
ever
about
seen
that,
a
though.
billionaire turn down more money? The answer's no. I can answer it
answer's
for
no.
you. The answer's no.
I get what y'all saying, but it's not like he's in a rush to sign it. I don't get.
Okay.
Anyway, I got a question.
Okay.
I got a
All
question
right.
for you, Ev. So earlier in a few other episodes, you talked about how the Mavs should fire Jason Kidd.
Huh.
Still should.
Oh God.
So getting them to the finals. So they're about to get swept. So you still think that the Dallas Mavericks should fire Jason Kidd?
Yeah.
We're gonna fire a coach that took the team to the NBA Finals.
Frank Vogel did it.
Frank Vogel was coaching LeBron. Tell me a coach that's in coach LeBron and didn't get fired or had to leave because they damn near died.
That's damn near every year.
Monty Williams.
When did Monty Williams
never
coach
coached
LeBron?
LeBron?
I mean, you said Coach LeBron. My bad. I thought you said Coach of Finals.
No.
Monty Williams, another coach. Coach of Finals got fired.
Well, Phoenix is ignorant. Look at what they're doing with their roster.
it
We don't
happens.
count them.
But why fire Jason Kidd?
I think his rotations and everything is trash. I think he get them to the finals just good
As a 6 seed, by the way.
as a 60. Yeah, I mean, kudos.
Oh, pettiness is coming.
Kudos. But at the end of the day, I still think I think he's a good player development coach. Like he knows how to bring the best out of certain players, but I don't know if he knows how to bring the best out of a team.
But he got them to the finals. So clearly whatever he did got them to that point.
He did.
So that makes you does one finals appearance make you a great coach?
No.
No.
Okay. So why maybe he never makes the finals again as a coach? Is he a great coach?
Well, we can't say that because we don't know. But
Yeah,
right
we don't
now,
know.
he would be considered a great coach.
I'm saying, that's what I said. What if he doesn't?
Oh, if
make
he
the finals?
doesn't, then no.
Then-
Okay,
Yeah, no.
so you're gonna say they. I still don't think.
But you're saying literally fire him this offseason.
yeah.
For what?
Yeah, for what?
Who else are you going to
Under
play
what
on that
cause?
roster?
Under what cause?
You got a lot of players you can play on. Well,
Hardy.
not that roster.
Hardy's the only one.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. That roster is pretty terrible. But
So
that
what do you want him to
The
do?
roster is what he built.
He didn't build
No, he
that
did not
roster.
build that roster.
Yeah, he did. He tanked. Did he not make that decision to tank to build that roster?
So he tanked to draft Derek Lively.
Right.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Derek
Lively? Out of all those
I'm not
picks that
tanking for
went,
Derek Lively.
Lively's the one?
Derek Lively had a great playoffs, but I'm not tanking for no Derek Lively.
No.
I mean, okay, so he did.
And look where it got him. It got him to the finals. though.
NBA
I mean,
Finals.
he did. But bro, so we're going to say Frank Vogel is a great coach.
Frank
Vogel
Vogel
has a
led
ring.
the Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals, and he won a championship with
Yeah,
the
that's
Lakers.
the same guy that took Roy Hibbert out the play and let LeBron get a free layup.
Okay, Popovich did the same thing with Tim Duncan when they
Ray
got
Allen.
the rebound and Chris Bosh kicked it to Ray Allen.
And Ray
So
Allen
is Pop
hit
not a
that
great
thing.
coach?
All right, Rashard McCants, you better.
right.
Pop is a great coach. He got 5 of them things. Don't give a fuck.
I mean,
Frank
just
Vogel got
saying.
1. Frank Vogel got 1.
He does.
He
And a lot
does.
of coaches got 0. Jerry Sloan is one of them.
Yeah, he is.
Jerry Sloan's considered one of the greats. He
One
got
of the
0.
best.
Mm,
He's one of the best.
Is he not?
y'all consider him top 3?
Oh hell no.
Not
That's
top
one
3.
of the best.
That's Phil Jackson,
Who's
Red
your top?
Auerbach, Pat Riley, in my opinion.
Boom.
Okay, there we go then.
Yeah, that's one of the best.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Steve Kerr is number 4 on my list also.
Steve Kerr, yeah, he's top
Yeah,
5.
Yeah, he's definitely
Top
up there.
5 for sure.
Because he did what Mark Jackson couldn't do. And that hurts my heart to say.
Man.
It does. Because Mark built that team.
He really did.
But Steve took it to a different level.
Sad.
It's sad. Well, Everest, we haven't been here in a while, so I want to ask you, is there anyone you would like to add to the Enough is Enough list as you've been watching playoffs, NFL moves, whatever it is that you, MLB, because we will be getting the baseball season here very soon for us on the pod. The Astros, y'all finally look like y'all are finding y'all stride.
Thank
I still
God.
don't agree with Abreu
Oh.
coming back
I
to the
s-
lineup.
I
but
still
hey,
don't-
Carry on.
So wait, so before we move on, got my boy Talon in the chat. He said Eric Spoelstra over Steve Kerr.
You know what?
agree,
I like
agree,
that.
I
like
agree.
that.
I like
You're
that.
right.
Yeah,
I
I
like
can't-
that.
I
Shout
can't
out
be
Talon,
mad.
I
I
got
like
you,
that.
brother.
I can't be mad
I like
about
that.
that,
Can't
bro.
be
mad about that
I
one
low
either.
key,
You can't say nothing against Eric
Yeah,
Spoelstra.
bro.
man.
That
I love
nigga's
that.
been in like 7 finals or
He's
some shit.
nice, bro. He like
crazy.
that.
Like,
He
Eric
like that.
and he came up from videography.
And he did it
Yeah.
without Braun. He got to the finals twice without Braun.
3 times without Braun.
Anyway,
Twice.
you were saying about
Three.
MLB.
No, 3 times without Braun. Oh,
He
no,
he
no.
wasn't there for that first
No,
one.
no,
That was Pat
twice.
Riley.
Yeah, that was Pat Riley, huh? No, that wasn't even Pat Riley.
That was Pat Riley.
was-
Stan
it was
Van
Pat.
Gundy got fired, and
That-
Pat Riley took over.
Okay,
It was
that's
Pat.
what it was. I was about to say, I thought Van Gundy was there, but yeah, okay, damn, he got fired.
They couldn't stand Stan ass. Shaq was not putting up with Stan Van Gundy. Oh no,
Shaq wasn't even putting up with Pat Riley ass.
bruh.
So-
You heard that story
I
that
did.
Mike Miller, no, Jesse Williams told?
Yeah.
Like what?
And
Shaq was about to go toe to
And I
toe.
1,000% believe it too.
I do.
I 1,000% believe that story.
I agree. But yeah, Everest, go ahead, man. If you have anybody to add to the Enough is Enough list, anyone in sports.
Really not right now. Everybody in the sports kind of been mellow. They kind of been chilling. Ain't nobody kind of been wilding out. You know,
Nobody
what I mean?
wilding out right now.
No one crashing out. No one crashing out like how some people do.
Evan, is there anyone you would like to add to the Enough is Enough list?
Man, I done added everybody. I done added Bleacher Report and who else did I add? Last week with Doug, when Doug was here, I added Rudy Gobert
I heard.
to the Enough is Enough list.
Rudy Gobert,
Like,
yeah, that's
I don't
kinda-
understand how you are a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year,
Yeah,
but when it comes to the playoffs, you are a liability.
I agree.
You are like whoever votes for that needs to be fired immediately.
I agree.
Because Bam should have got that award if we want to be honest.
What?
Bam
Adebayo.
I thought it would have been Wemby.
Wemby.
Wemby, you can make that argument. You can
Hell
make the argument
yeah.
for
Wemby
Wemby.
was easily like that
Wemby.
nigga averaged
You
like
could have, yeah.
bro. That nigga,
You can make that argument too.
in one season in the NBA, he already has more blocks than 80% of all NBA players. Some shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's been nuts. He was averaging like damn near 3 blocks a game, bro. It was nuts.
Yeah, that's wild.
But I have someone I'd like to add to the Enough is Enough list, and I feel like each of you gentlemen will agree with me once I say whom it is.
Okay.
This person is a contributor to the pod. They are what I would consider a very close friend. They're one of the best people I have ever met in life, right? You know,
I'm
I'm
very
really
curious
adding
where you're
on
going
thick,
with this.
right, for this one, right? But I'd like to add Willard Franklin to the Enough is Enough list.
Stupid.
Enough is enough with Willard not cutting his hair. Like, I am about over this. I am sick of it. It looks like the man is digging the goddamn... like he is digging the road to freedom through the middle of his head. I am about done. Willard, please, sir, until you get a haircut, you will be added to the Enough is Enough list. Taking audio, you should not be allowed to pop up to the pod house with another haircut like this. I am over it. You know what, Evan? Carry on.
I don't got nothing after that.
It's nothing.
Like,
Hey, man,
bruh,
I think it's a wrap today.
look like the midnight train to Georgia going through that.
Time to go.
It looking like it's a wrap today, fellas. I think that's gonna wrap up episode
Man.
18, y'all.
Man, appreciate
Hey.
y'all sticking around for another episode of the pod, man. Thank y'all.
Wes is dying over here.
We know when Wes get to laughing like this, that's really about episode over.
You gotta
So
do better, bro. Like, what is this?
before
Man.
he get on, before this turns into the roast of our tech and audio guy, we're gonna go ahead and sign out. I'm Evan.
If
This is Wes looking for a better haircut. Easy, man. Hit my boy Willie up, dog. Slide the
Shout out to my boy Easy, man. Shout him out.
Getting boys
You feel
right
me?
for years, man.
man, we
Evan
here,
up
we
next.
Here, we here. Next
See
week,
me.
we see ya.
Peace.
Later.